Hello YouTubers, today we're going to be disassembling a Aries battery. This is a modem battery. You can get these recycled. They recycle these a lot. So what you're going to do is you're going to remove this label right here first. So we'll go over that. You got the label here. We're going to get that removed. Then you got this little yellow strip here. Remove all the stuff, all the printing material. Now, I've seen some people removing these batteries with razor blades and hammers and all that type of stuff. You don't need to do that. You don't need to sit there and puncture the batteries or something like that accidentally. It's not that hard to disassemble these. You see people using razor blades with a hammer, or I just don't get it. You're messing with cells that are normally charged. So this is the best way to disassemble this battery pack. So you want to put your safety glasses on, of course, when you're messing around with all this. And we're going to take 2 channel locks. We're going to put the channel locks up like that. So make sure you got all the labeling removed. Put 1 channel lock here. We're going to make these a little bigger. There we go. So you can see that side came off easy. Now this other side normally comes off easy right here. But it's not going to. So sometimes you'll run into this issue here where this side won't come off as easy as the other side. You can use a prior tool. Don't use a screwdriver because you're going to damage the batteries. Usually get in there with this tool and break it free and just pop it out that way without putting no pressure on it too much where you're going to jab it with a screwdriver because it's thicker at one point here. So this is the best way to remove these batteries. Obviously what we're going to do is we're going to disassemble it. Take the controller board, cut the wires. Now I'm surprised to see the actual, like some people actually prying these batteries open with screwdrivers and razor blades, which is very dangerous if you ask me. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull these apart right here. And it's a good idea to use gloves. I'm not using gloves. I've torn these apart many times, so kind of know what to do. We're going to grab our snippers. Make sure you don't touch the 2 connectors there. Just pry that apart. There we go. Obviously, you're going to be doing this over a garbage can. And you want to make sure the little tabs do not go underneath and create a short. But I honestly had to think of a video. This had to be made because of some people just disassemble them with razor blades and hammers, and you really don't have to go through that much work to, tear them apart. Besides this right here, tearing off the little tabs and cutting them off. That's the only problem that you occur with taking these apart. So we got the 2 plastic cases. Obviously, we can recycle those, put those in the recycling. So we got 1 cell there. Cut this other one. Oop, we sparked it there, as you can see. Gotta be careful. And that's why it's a good idea to use gloves if you're doing this. If you're doing a lot of battery packs. I use the like rubber gloves. But I don't know. I mean, taking a razor blade and pounding it with a hammer to open the battery pack, it's pretty crazy if you ask me. Especially if you don't know where the components are and the terminals are on these batteries. Then you're going to run into issues. So we take this off right here. Ring. Recycle battery. Now we're just going to cut these two rings right here. It's best to cut on the negative side. Tear that apart. Yeah, I'm pretty good at not sparking the batteries together, but it happens. And if you're going to re-spot weld these, it's best to get all this material off. Take that off. So what we're going to do is we're going to charge these, discharge them, and then charge them again and get the cycle life of them. So we'll recase these, obviously, because you're not going to want to take this material off here. This material does come off somewhat easy, but it's just a pain. It's not worth messing with. It's best just to cut it at the bottom of the cell here and actually tear the film off and put a new casing on it. I've seen some people ask about how you take these apart too, so that's why I figured I'd come out with the video. And then just after doing some research, it's like, wow, people are really busting these open with hammers and razor blades and trimming blades, whatever you want to call them. Like, wow. Guess they don't care about damaging a cell or something or starting a fire. So my snippers are getting a little dull. Usually I can snip them down to nothing. It's best to use gloves with these, especially safety glasses. Well, disassemble in any type of, recycle in any type of battery pack. So you never know if plastic's going to fly or break or anything like that. Go right in your eye. It's not going to be a good day for you. You want to make sure no shards get underneath this to ground it out when you're disassembling. So there we go. We got our 4 cells. So now we could charge these up, discharge them, and charge them. And then we can find the capacity out on these. These are going to be good. Aries batteries from the modems are pretty good. These are going to be, I think, LG cells. I'm not really too sure. I'd have to look up my data sheet. But you'll see some Samsung, LGs, and Sanya batteries, which are heaters. You don't want those. So discard those. Only keep the Samsung and the LG batteries. So I hope you guys liked the video of disassembling the battery pack the proper way that I would do it, not using a razor blade or a hammer or screwdriver, whatever you want to call it. It's not a good idea, especially when you're messing around with these type of cells. Hope you guys liked the video. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button And as always, thanks for watching.